Okay, for this project I'm using a size H 5mm crochet hook and Caron Simply Soft. Now you can definitely use any granny square that you want. You don't have to use the one that I'm using, but if you want to use it, I'll show you how to make it real quick. First thing we do is start with the slip knot. And then we're going to start with a chain of 4. Slip stitch into the first stitch to form a ring. Okay, now we want to do a chain of 4. This chain of 4 is going to count as a double crochet plus a chain 1. So now we want to go ahead and double crochet back through the center of the ring. And then chain 1. Double crochet through the center. Chain 1. And counting that chain 3, we want to have a total of 8 double crochets through the center of the ring with a chain 1 in between them. Okay, there's my last one, and chain 1. And then we want to slip stitch into the third stitch of our chain 4. And then we can tie that one off. Pull your tail. You can usually make that center circle smaller. And that's what we have so far. Okay, I'm going to switch colors now. Starting with the slip knot. And you can start in any one of these chain 1 spaces that you want. Go ahead and pull through that slip knot on your hook. Chain 3, which is going to count as our first double crochet. Go back in the same spot, double crochet, chain 1, and then we're going to do 2 more double crochets in the same spot. Like that. Chain 1, and then we're going to go to the next chain 1 space. So each one of these 8 chain 1 spaces that we have is going to get 2 double crochets, chain 1, and 2 double crochets in each spot, and then you chain 1 in between. So I'm going to go back through and I'm going to do 2 doubles, chain 1, and then go back in and do 2 more doubles in the same spot. Chain 1, move over here to the next chain 1 space, 2 doubles, chain 1, 2 more doubles, and then the next one, oh, chain 1 in between, sorry. 2 doubles, a chain 1, and 2 more doubles. And you just want to do this all the way around in each one of the chain 1 in between, each one of the chain 1 spaces. Go into the next one. 2 doubles, chain 1, and 2 more doubles, chain 1 in between, go to the next space, 2 doubles, chain 1, 2 doubles, chain 1 in between the next space, 2 doubles, oops, chain 1, 2 doubles, chain 1 in between, and I got one more space, 2 doubles, chain 1, 2 more doubles, and after that last double you want to make sure you chain 1, and then we're going to slip stitch into the top of our chain 3 and tie it off. Kind of hiding my tails as I go. I'm going to clip them out of the way so they're not in the way. Okay, now I'm going to switch colors again. I'm going to start with the slip knot. Now we have these chain 1 spaces in between, and then a chain 1 space in between the 2 doubles. So we can start in any one of the chain 1 spaces that we want. And go through that slip knot on your hook and chain 1 to start. Now I'm going to double crochet 4 together in each of the 16 chain 1 spaces. So what I'm going to do is yarn over, go into the space, drop a loop, yarn over and go through the first 2 loops on my hook, yarn over, go in the same spot, drop a loop, yarn over and go through the first 2 loops, yarn over, drop a loop, yarn over and go through the first 2 loops, yarn over, drop a loop, yarn over and go through the first 2. So I did that 4 times and I'll have 5 loops on my hook. I just want to yarn over and go through all 5. Then I'm going to do a chain 2, 1, 2. Then I'm going to move to the next chain 1 space, which is in between these 2 double crochets, and I want to do the same thing again. And double crochet 4 together, yarn over, drop a loop, yarn over and go through the first 2. Do this 4 times. Alright. 3, 4, 5 loops on my hook. Yarn over and go through all 5. Chain 2. And I'm going to move directly up to the next chain 1 space, do it again. Double crochet 4 together. Five loops through all 5, chain 2, come over here to the next space, do it again, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loops, go through all 5, chain 2, and move up to the next space and do it again. So I'm going to do this in every chain 1 space all the way around, double crocheting 4 together with a chain 2 in between each one. And And at the end you should have a total of 16 of these petal things, whatever you want to call them, the double crochet four together. Chain 2, chain 2, chain 2. Okay, I'm coming to my last one here. Go ahead and finish it real quick. Oops. Then I'm going to chain 2 after the last one, and then I'm going to slip stitch into the very top of this one, the first one, this stitch right here. Let's see it. Slip stitch, tie it off. And that's what we got so far. Oh, switch colors again. And we're going to start with a slip knot on our hook. Now you can start in any one of these chain 2 spaces that you want. Go ahead and go in and do that slip knot on your hook. Start off with the chain 3, which counts as a double crochet. 1, 2, 3. We want to go back and do 2 more double crochets in the same spot. 1, 2. So counting that chain 3, we have 3 now. Chain 2. Go back in the same spot and do 3 more doubles. What we're doing is we're forming a corner of the square. So there's one corner of the square made. Now we're just going to directly just jump right over here to the next chain 2 space, and we're going to do 3 half doubles. Half doubles. That's where you go through all 3 at once. 3 of them in the same spot. Just 2, 3. Jump over here to the next chain 2 space. 3 more half doubles in the same spot. 1, 2, 3, and jump over here to the next chain 2 spot. 3 half doubles. 1, 2, 3. So we got a corner, and we got 3 spots that have 3 half doubles in them. Now we want to jump over to the next chain 2 spot, and we're going to form the corner again. So we're going to do 3 doubles. Doubles this time. The corners are going to have doubles. There's 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and 3 more doubles, all into that same spot. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to jump over here to the next chain 2 spot and do 3 half doubles. 1, 2, 3. The next spot, 3 half doubles. 1, 2, 3. The next spot, 3 half doubles. 1, 2, 3. So we got 3 spots that have 3 half doubles. Now the next one is going to be the corner again. 3 doubles, 3 doubles this time, a chain 2, and then 3 more doubles, all into the same spot, and that's going to form a corner. Now we need to do the 3 half doubles 3 times in the next 3 spaces. So 3 half doubles in this one, 3 half doubles in the next. Sorry, my desk is always so messy. One, 2, 3. So I got 3 spaces that have 3 half doubles. Now we need to do the corner again, and this is our last corner. So it's 3 doubles, chain 2, 3 more doubles. Nope. Okay, and then we should have 3 spaces left, and we do. So each one of these spaces need to get 3 half doubles in each one. 1, 2, 3, 3 in the next. 1, 2, 3, and 3 in the next. 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to slip stitch into the top of our chain 3 and tie off. I always like to pull my corners out to get it straightened up. And that is that granny square. And you're going to need a total of 9 of them. So this is how we're going to set them up. I gotta hide some tails, but they're going to get sewed together like this. Just 3 like that. And I'm going to sew them. Sew them with the wrong side facing me. So I'm going to start with a slip knot on my hook. Now this is how I'm going to sew them together. But you can sew them together any way really that you know how. Whatever works easiest for you. I like to lay mine out right side up. And then I'm going to fold them over like this. These 3 on top of these. Now the wrong sides are facing me. And that's how I'll sew them together. Sorry about my tails. I'll tie them in later. So now the wrong sides are facing me on this row. So I'm going to start right here. I'm going to grab these 2. I see the wrong sides are facing me. And I'm just going to start right up here into the corner. And go through both pieces, the corner on both pieces. And go through that slip knot on my hook. Okay. Now I'm going to go back through the corner again in the same spot and do a single crochet. I'm going to single crochet these together. So I'm just going to go all the way down, matching up the stitches. And single crochet in. I'm going to go into the next stitch on this square, and then the next stitch on the other square, single crochet. And if you wanted to slip stitch these together, you could do that. It's really just your preference. But I'm just going to single crochet the stitches. I'm just matching my stitches up on each side. Just going in the stitch on this one, stitch on the next one, single crochet. Do this all the way down. stitches are off here. I'm going to do this all the way down to the end. Okay, I'm coming to the end here. I had it messed up, but I fixed it. I'm coming to the end here, and I'm going to do a single crochet in the corner of these two. Now what I'm going to do, keeping it going, I'm not going to tie off. I'm going to grab these two now, and both the backs are facing each other. And I'm just going to go directly, keeping attached still. I'm not tying off, into the corner of this one, and into the corner of this one. And single crocheting. And then I'm just going to work down the same way I just did, matching up my stitches, single crocheting it together. Oops. Okay, I'm almost to the end of this one. I just want to do one single crochet in the corner right here. And then, so we're grabbing these two now. Backs. Or the back sides are facing me, and just jump over and do single crochet in the corner of these, like that, and then just work my way down, single crocheting it together. Until I get to the end. Okay, I'm coming to the end here, and I want to make sure and do one single crochet in this corner. Okay, now I'm going to tie it off here, right here at this spot. And then when I lay it back out here, when I open them, the seam is on the opposite side, so you can't, it's tangled, so you can't see it. So that part's sewed. Now what I'm going to do is take these bottom ones and flip them, and I'm going to sew them the exact same way, right across, keeping it going the whole time, and then I'll unfold them, and they'll be sewed. And then what I'll do is, after they're all sewed, fold them over this way, sew straight down, fold them over this way, sew straight down, and then when you open it up, it'll be continual, a line, and the seam will be on the back. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to hide all my tails, and then we will finish it up. Okay, I got mine sewed together and my tail's hidden. And you can, if you're making this for somebody with a bigger statute, you could always do 3 rows of 4. It really just depends on what you want. Now what I want to do is I'm going to go around the whole thing with a row of single crochet. So I'm going to start with the slip knot on my hook. And you can start anywhere you want. I'm going to start right up here in a corner, and I'm going to go through that slip knot that's on my hook. Okay, now I'm ready to start. I want to go in each corner. I'm going to do two single crochets. Since I started in the corner, I'm going to do 2. And then I'm going to go across, putting 1 single crochet in all these stitches. And you want to make sure when you do the corner that you get this first stitch right here. Sometimes it hides, but we're going to go in it, and I'm going to do 1 single crochet in every stitch all the way around. Just trying to hide that tail as I go. You can probably hear my kids in the other room. They're kind of driving me crazy tonight. They keep biting. Okay, I'm coming to this spot now where there's the little corner pieces from these 2 squares. Do 2 single crochets in this one. 1, 2, and this jump straight over into 2 in this one. 1, 2, and then keep going across, doing 1 single crochet in every stitch. And I'm right here in the corners again. Go ahead and put 2 in each of them. And this is what I'm going to do the whole way around. Just 1 single crochet in every stitch, and then every time there's a corner I'm going to put 2 single crochets. So I'm just going to keep working all the way around until I get back to the beginning. Okay, I'm coming to the end after I just went around the whole thing with a row of single crochet, and I just want to go ahead and end it by slip stitching into my first single crochet that I did, like that. And then I can cut that, and then hide my tail, and I'll hide that in a little bit. So that's what we got so far. Pull out these corners a little bit. Okay, I'm going to fold this up, and I'm going to set it to the side for now, and I'm going to work on the strap. So set that there. Okay, for the strap, I'm going to start with the slip knot. Now you can definitely make this as wide or as thin as you want. It's totally customizable. So let me see. I'm going to go ahead and start with a chain of 7. But like I said, you can do it as wide or as thin as you want. And I'm going to go ahead and single crochet in the next stitch, or the second stitch from the hook. And I'm going to go across, putting 1 single crochet in every stitch. Chain 1, turn my work. When I go across, putting 1 single crochet in every stitch. Chain 1 and turn. 1 in every stitch. make sure you go into your turn chain here. Chain 1 and turn. One in every stitch. I'm not going directly into this one. That chain 1 is actually counting as a stitch. Going right here. And one in every stitch. And make sure you go into this turn chain at the end. It's hard to see, but chain 1 and turn. And I just want to keep doing this rows of single crochet till I get my strap as long as I want it to be. So it's going to have to be pretty long because it's going to have to tie around your waist and stuff. So I'm just going to keep working on this for a while until I get the strap as long as I want. And then I'll let you know how many rows of single crochet that I did. I made my strap. I didn't count how many rows I did since everybody's a different size. What you want to do is make it to where it's going to wrap around your waist and tie. So that's how long you want to make it. So it's going to be really long. And some people even want to make it where it wraps around the back and then back around the front and tie, and that'll be even longer. I've seen it both ways. But once you get it as long as you need it, we'll sew it on. So we're going to find the center of our strap. So just fold it in half like this. Like even in half, and right here is going to be our center. So we'll just mark it with something, pin or something. It don't have to be exact, just kind of find the center like that. And then the center of our piece of fabric, we want to find that by doing it the same, folding it in half. This is how you can find the center, because since your straps are not going to be exactly the same size as mine, just kind of get it close to the center like that. Now we can open it up, and we got the centers of both our pieces. Now I'm going to sew it the backs side facing me, so wrong side out. Match the strap, the two center pieces up, and then you can, I'm going to go ahead and hook the two center pieces together like that. That way I know that both the center of this and the center of this are together. That way it'll be equal on both sides. And I'm going to go ahead and start with a slip knot on my hook. Sewing it together, and again you can slip stitch it together, or you can single crochet. I think I'll just single crochet. No, I think I'm going to slip stitch it on. So just pull it out. If you want to pin it all the way across to hold it, you can. That is fine too. Once you got your centers together, I might put a couple more pins in it so it doesn't move around on me. That way I know. Okay. Oh, got another pin over here too. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just to kind of make it a little bit, the strap a little bit centered. I'm just going to go into the corner, one of these corners right here. Go into the corner, single crochet, and then one of the stitches on your strap. Once you get your strap about where you want it to be, and go in it, and then I'm going to slip stitch through that knot on my hook. Now I'm going to go across, just matching the stitches and slip stitching my strap on. So it's kind of like when we sewed them together, except for just slip stitching now. And you just want to do this all the way across. Making sure your centers kind of match up when you get there. That way, I mean, like I said again, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is just to kind of make sure you get close to the same amount of strap on each side of the apron. I'm gonna move this pin out of the way. And I'm just going to keep slip stitching it together. Oh, my yarn's splitting. I'm just going to do this all the way down. Oh, for the length of my strap. Slip stitching it together. And here's where my two centers were, right here, so just gonna single crochet that, or slip stitch that together, and I'm just gonna keep going down until I get my strap completely slip stitched on. Okay, once you make it all the way to the end, you can go ahead and tie off and hide your tail, and I'll do that in a second, but then flip it over and your seam will be in the back, and that is what it'll look like from the front. It's pretty cute. Okay, and if you want to be done now, you can be done. I'm actually going to add a ruffle around mine. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing that. I'm going to hide these tails a little later. You want your project to face you, the good side facing you. We'll go ahead and start with a slip knot on our hook. And then I'm going to start up here in the corner of my, where my strap in my main apron piece meet. So it's right about here. Go through that slip knot that's on your hook. Okay, and that's how we're going to start. Now we want to go back into the same stitch we just went into and do a single crochet. And then we're going to go in the next stitch and half double. The next stitch we're going to do 2 doubles. And then the next stitch, and from here on out we're going to do 3 doubles in every stitch. 3 in that one, and then we're just going to do 3 in each of them. until we get back around to the other side. And this is what's going to create the ruffle. 2, 3. So we did a single, a half double, 2 doubles, and now we're going to do 3 doubles in every stitch. Now if you feel like it's too ruffly, you can do 3 doubles and then 2 doubles, 3 doubles and 2 doubles. Or if you feel like it's not ruffly enough, you can always put 4 doubles in every stitch. It's up to you, but I think I'm just going to do 3 in every stitch. And I'm going to do this all the way around my apron until I get back to the other side. And I'll meet you back up over there, and then we'll kind of taper it off like we did here. Okay, I made it all the way around with my ruffle, and I've been putting 3 double crochets in each stitch, and I have 3 stitches left. So I'm going to taper it kind of down like we did over here, just to make it look a little bit better. Otherwise it's big, thick ruffle sticking out the side. So on my last 3 stitches, I want to put 2 double crochets in one, a half double in the next, and then a single in the last. I kind of tapered it off a little bit. And then I'm going to clip my yarn, and then I'm going to hide my tail. Find my needle here. I'm going to weave it in the back here. Okay. Let me weave in this one too real quick while I'm here. This is the worst part about crocheting, is weaving in tails. I usually make someone else do it. My daughter or something, my husband. Okay. Let's see what it looks like real quick. Okay, I think it looks really cute with that ruffle on it. And I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. If you want to make your ruffle bigger, what you do is start back over here on the other side where you started last time with the ruffle. And just go down, put in single, half double, and then you just go around putting 1 double crochet in each stitch. And that'll make your ruffle a little bit bigger. But I think I'm just gonna go ahead and leave mine. I think it turned out, it's really cute. I like it a lot. And I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. And if you make this, I'd really like to see it. You can post a picture on the Bagoday Crochet Facebook page. I'll put a link below. And you can post any of your crochet stuff on there. Everybody would like to see it. And don't forget to check out all my other tutorials. I have a whole bunch of mainly bags and purses, but sometimes I do something different. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel too. And until next time, have a good day.